Hey y'all, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. We're starting off today out and about. We're not on the farm. I am at Tractor Supply. As you can see, I've got to pick up an order for the kids. And then I'm also getting some fish emulsion for the garden. That's what I fertilize all of my garden with is fish emulsion and a sprayer. I need a sprayer for BT to battle some of the caterpillars that I'm dealing with in the garden. So anyway, let's pick up our Tractor Supply order. Hey. Alright, those have to go to the back.
Uh-huh.
Go to the back, she says.
It's too hot in there, Ashley.
It's far enough.
Oh, I gotta watch my form. Is that what she said? Let me see if I can.
Well, see, we can just huck them.
Let me see. Watch me tuck it.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry. Go, tuck it. Well done.
Now he has to get up there.
I think you did good, Miss Hayden. Toss me. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Don't be sharing this video, Miss Ashley. This one ain't worth sharing.
Wow, we
These
did
are
good.
the best ones.
Our customer service is on point right now.
Yeah, these are the best ones.
Only in Arkansas. Go raise the bar. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Cool. You got a lot of stuff today.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
This is what you even came through the line for.
Miss Amy, will you get the cart?
Yes.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Have a
ma'am.
good one.
You too, you guys. We always have way too much fun loading the truck at Tractor Supply. These guys are so awesome, and I come about once a week, and so they're so used to seeing me that it's kind of like coming and seeing old friends. So anyway, excuse us and our silliness as usual. We are home, and it is time to unload it. While I do this, I am going to pop in a video, and you guys have caught me, just so that you know why all the change in looks and stuff is. You guys have caught me on a weekend, and I have had some things happening on my weekend that I wanted to share with you. So one of them is this. Well, it's a sad, sad day, you guys. Snake found the nest. Okay, so I've clogged the hole. For those of you who didn't recognize it, that was a snake inside the birdhouse. I can't have that on the groom shop porch. So I am going to unmount this box, put it in my truck, relocate it, and allow this snake to go. This is a harmless snake. It is not venomous. Therefore, I do not want to harm it. I just don't want it here. That water bottle falls out and the snake comes out. I swear to God, you guys, I'm gonna scream like a little girl. Very sad. My baby birds are gone, and mom and dad are very sad too. They've been showing up, and if I get to where I'm going and that water bottle's not in there, this whole truck of feed can just stay there. Just saying, snake can have it. All right, made it down the dirt road. I'm not looking forward to this part. Okay. I don't even want to touch the box, you guys. Flip this way. Pull this out. Hope that thing comes out of there. I'm gonna let it just hang out there. And hopefully it'll come out. I will come back later and check on it. I don't have time right now. I have dogs to groom, and so I will come back later and see if it has peacefully crawled out of my birdhouse and come back and pick up my birdhouse and remount it. Alright, let's check and see if we have evacuated. I hope so. Yep, we have. Good. Well, that's sad. My baby bluebirds got it, but on second look here, there's another place to come pick blackberries. Didn't realize that. It's not so sad. I was so bummed. They were, I'm sure that they were just days away from leaving the nest, and so it was very, very sad, and very surprising to find that. So anyway, it was, I mean, it is what it is, and ended up not harming the snake and able to return it back to the wild, and hopefully it stays away and doesn't come back to the birdhouse. Hopefully I took it far enough away, because they say they will return, but I took it more than a mile away. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have to worry about that again. But truck is unloaded. And like I said, I'm on my weekend, so I'm actually going to Costco now to reload the truck. So I hope you guys are having a great day. What are you guys doing today? It's probably your middle of week, and so I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay, you guys, I just got done mowing this evening, and I shouldn't say done mowing. I don't know if I'm ever done mowing in the summertime. It just kind of feels like I just, like rotate around the property, but I have some very exciting news. Our peach tree has ripe peaches. I actually ate one on the lawnmower, just like a total caveman. I just stopped literally underneath the tree, grabbed a peach, and ate all around the bad spots. Did not care, and it was so delicious. So I have a pan, and I'm going to go ahead and harvest what is ripe, because we do have bugs, and I'm going to go ahead and spray BT tonight for the Japanese beetles. But we have quite a few ripe fruits on this tree, so it's so exciting. All right, there's still quite a few on. There's also quite a few that I threw on the ground that the beetles have already gotten to. So here they are. You guys don't know what Japanese beetles look like. If I can get it to focus. There they are. And that's what they've done to that peach. So quite a bit of damage, and that's part of having, natural farming. But I'm gonna go get some BT, and I'm gonna get this whole tree sprayed down. And this is my harvest for tonight. And I don't mind, if some of them are not completely ripe, that's okay. I'll let them ripen on the counter, and I don't mind that some of them have a little bit of damage. I'll cut that off, it's okay. I can still use them for canning and for fresh eating. I just need to cut the bad spots off and watch out for bugs. Okay, hey y'all, it is a new day, and I'm dragging a fly blanket. I've got Josie's fly blanket here, and we have got some changes in the barn, and I've got some more changes to make, but it is morning, and I have a day off today, but I've got some appointments and stuff. But this morning we are actually going out to bring the horses in. So things have changed a little bit here with the heat and everything. The vet was out the other day, and I asked if there was anything that I could do to help with the heat and the horses standing in the pasture sweating and if there was just anything I could do to make them more comfortable, of course, naturally, with a fresh loss. As a mom, I'm just, you know, overcompensating. I just really want to do everything I can for the remaining horses. So he said, yeah, absolutely. You can swap them. You can start putting them in under fans during the day and rinsing them off, which I do anyway. But he kind of gave me a good regimen to rinse them off. You know, he said basically when it gets to 80 degrees, rinse them off. And then when it gets to 90 degrees, rinse them off again. So if I'm home and I have time to do it, they might get rinsed off 2-3 times a day. And so in during the day under fans and out at nighttime. So they have been out all night long grazing, and it's time to get them inside, get their fans on, and get them breakfast. And then there's also some rearranging that's going to happen in the barn. So let's just snap to it and see what we can get done today. Thanks for coming along. First things first though, I got the kids' breakfast all made up. Bossy is eating in the house. She has some leftover dinner. Chihuahuas are that way. She doesn't always eat every day. She is fine. She just sometimes doesn't eat at nighttime and then eats her dinner for breakfast, and it's all okay. So she gets half a cup twice a day. So she's kind of sort of free feed anyway. So she's not getting breakfast this morning, but the others are getting breakfast with all the goodies. And the goodies today are a fresh egg, blueberries, that is 100% pure pumpkin puree. This is non-fat Greek plain yogurt with live active bacterium. It's live culture. And hip and joint, Pet Honesty hip and joint. Zesty Paws multivitamin powder. These NutriBites freeze-dried beef liver, and that is the only ingredient is beef liver in these, and they're just little freeze-dried cubes of liver. And of course the ones that get prescriptions, they're prescriptions. They're ready. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I've got breakfast out, and which isn't a super huge deal, just making sure everybody's got some hay, and then of course Gracie and Chance get breakfast. And I want to get the stalls clean before they come in and get their waters refreshed so that their waters are nice and cool when they come in. That was another thing that the vet said that I could do, is refresh waters, so that a lot of times the waters, especially here in the south, get really, really hot, and especially the waters outside. So that's one thing that I had noticed, was the horses were coming in and they were drinking a lot of water. Well, it's because their water trough outside is warm. So refreshing the waters before they go into the pens. So I'm going to refresh them before they come in. And then they will get, the outside stock tanks will get refreshed in the evening before they go out. So they have nice cool water. And so yeah, I got a little bit of rearranging to do here. Those of you who know. Those of you who don't know, very simply, we just had a loss, and we just lost a horse. She had a long, beautiful life, but we now have a little bit more room in our barn, and so I'm going to utilize it and make my stalls yet bigger, because why not? I am just going to put in here, for those of you who would like to see it, over on the Book of Faces or Facebook, there is a memorial video for Velvet, and it's Ashley's Homestead Adventures. That's where you can find us, and so if you so choose to want to see the memorial video for her, be prepared to cry. It is beautiful and sad, but there you have it. If you guys want to see that and get some closure, then you're welcome to go see that over there on Facebook. Scissors, which I need. Dang it. I have to be really careful when I'm doing this stuff because I'm here all alone, and I mean that panel weighs a lot, but when you've got two panels tied together that are free, it can just get dangerous in a quick hurry. And I'm not like life-threatening dangerous, but I don't need to break an arm or dislocate a hip, or so I got to be kind of careful and slow and methodical about how I'm doing things because I'm here all by myself and there's nobody checking on me for a while. So one thing about not being rich and our mentality around here of use it up, wear it use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without, is my panels don't match. I've got like, I don't know, 5 different kinds of panels in here. So it's not just a simple line it up, peg it in, line it up, peg it in. I have to line them up and peg them in, and sometimes with the different kinds of panels, the peg and the hole don't line up because they're made differently, just like anything else. You know, they're making the same thing, but they're making it different so that you want to buy all the same brand so that it's easy. So we have all of these panels. They came with us all the way from Oregon because panels are expensive. One of these panels is well over $100. So I'm dealing with old panels, a little bit bent, a little bit wonky, and also putting them together, you know, where you're coming at a T. That creates a little bit of hard, you know, basically it's a puzzle and I have to work a little harder to put it together, but if you do it right the first time, then hopefully I won't have to work on it again for a long time. Now also, that being said, I just put baling twine on a corner. There wasn't any pegs on those. There was no way to tie them together. There was no chain, no pegs, no nothing. So baling twine it is. You use what you can. So we are now 2 great big pins over here, 2 big pins over here. I've got 1 extra panel that's going to go outside, and I'm going to get to cleaning and getting water buckets filled, and we are going to rearrange everybody. So I'll get Gracie, well, I'll get everybody's food bowls swapped because now Gracie is going here, Maggie is going here, Chance is going here, and Josie's going there. So we are completely swapping the barn around. The older horses get the bigger pins, and so there we go. Okay, that took a little longer than expected, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all the kids in. It's starting to heat up, so I wanna get them in before it gets hot and keep their core body temperatures down. That's the goal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set you guys up and get everybody in. You go right here. One on the left now, not the first one on the right. Nice big stall. well, I'm gonna get to cleaning stalls. And I know that it might seem strange to some of you, but that was just really important to me. I needed, for my mental state of mind, I needed to take the pen that belonged to my old horse and completely change it into where it wasn't the same pen, it wasn't set up the same way, it didn't, I didn't want to just move a horse into her pen. I wanted to change it so that it wasn't her pen anymore, and then give a horse a new pen. So now Maggie has a great big spot there, Gracie has a great big spot here, and the other two kids have bigger stalls than they had on the other side. So everybody's got bigger stalls, and that makes my mama's heart happy. And when you're going through a big loss, I have found in my life that going the extra mile to do things that will bring you joy is really, really worth it. And so, yes, we may use that space for something else later. We might, smallen up the pens. We might make the pens smaller. When we need to raise calves or lambs again, when we need to start raising meat again. Right now our freezers are full, but there will come a time when our freezers aren't full and we're gonna need to get some bottle calves, and we're gonna need to get some more sheep, maybe goats, hopefully a milk cow. So these pens, may get smaller in the future, but it took me all of like 45 minutes to rearrange the whole barn, and or at least this half of the barn. And so in another 45 minutes I could just rearrange it again. So and if I have Mr. Wonderful, it'll take even less time. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'm gonna go clean my stalls and spend a little bit of time with my horses, and I will catch you on the next one. I hope that you enjoyed this over the weekend hodgepodge vlog, and take care, you guys. Yours truly.